Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, my throat. Well, while laughing.
Of course I don't have any legs. I'm a Goomba.
Oh lord.
You didn't time it right.
I know. I'm sorry.
You'll get it one day, maybe.
Alright, where we left off, Teeth was awakening from his slumber after a full long rest. Everybody has eaten, refreshed, and ready to tackle anything that comes towards you guys. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully, don't die. Also, Ankor, it looks like, from my point of view, you're like little bubble talking, but it's just technically like the little fairy talking, making a little noises. So, just so you be aware, I wasn't playing with your icon. It was just the butterflies. Oh, yeah.
Fair. I think also though I would ended last session technically up here with the group.
Oh yeah, and I forced you in there just to see if you can get out.
Yeah.
Classic Ankor.
So I'll just move up.
All right. All right. So Teeth is awake. He looks like he's really out of it.
Oh, everybody.
Why did it change? Sorry. That was weird.
Wow.
Oh,
What is happening?
We'll have his voice.
No, can everybody give me a perception check?
Ooh.
Awkward.
I have eyes that can see.
Whee! I'm gonna kick everybody's dice out of the way with the Segment's dice, guys. Look. Well, you can't see it, but I'm using myself. Right, I should probably stop doing that now. Okay. Whoa, 2 25s. Yay! Who didn't roll?
Crowd.
I didn't roll.
How dare?
Yeah,
Wow.
sorry. I thought I clicked it, but apparently I did not click it enough.
Not
Poor
bad.
Ankor. Okay. You guys can with your height and dials, just being dials that I can see from his distance because he's a fae. For no other reason than that he can see far like an elf. You notice that. What?
I'm sorry. So with his elven eyes.
Oh, you're gonna do the Lord of the Rings joke, huh? Haha. Wait. Okay, I won't do it. I won't also come to the soundboard.
Sorry, I'm trying to fish for something that we all know about, but the stream doesn't know about.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold back because we're gonna derail really bad if I end up playing with it. Ankor, you didn't notice anything strange at all. You're just noticing the water's really pretty. Everybody else noticed that Teeth's stance is off. Like he's not able to hold himself right. Like the water is like pushing back and forth. And then you start hearing mumbling.
was
He
sick.
passes out, floating in the water, sweat just wiping off of his body because of the water rushing on top of him. But he looks like he's back to normal. He's not glowing anymore. He's not freaking out. It looks like he was trying to claw at his chest, like he's trying to rip something out, and he succeeded. I see Ankor is not reading side text.
I am. I just
Oh.
sorry, I didn't know when.
Oh, you
when
can
I should
translate
hop
to them
in.
now if you want. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
so I happen to know deep speech. And he's fighting, he's confused, asking if he was forsaken. It's basically him and Valrus talking back and forth and fighting over the body. And it appears that Teeth might have won because the last thing that was said was, "You will no longer cause any harm to my friends." And that's when the glowing stopped. So I
He's
think it's
glowing.
Teeth now.
Nice.
Teeth? Is it you, buddy?
Master.
Teeth, you made it. Can you climb out?
I feel weak.
You feel what?
He feels weak. Some of you guys will help him get out.
Oh yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, I'll help. Is that just gonna be a strength check?
Above a 5 will work. For both of you. 6.
Nice.
Nice. Telfour, can you give me a dexterity check? I didn't mean to toss him on top of you, but I want to give you a chance to move. I need anything above a 3.
Wow.
I'm sorry!
You are very small.
Ah!
Wow.
He lands on top of you. But he doesn't put his full weight on you, but you just... He doesn't even want to help Telfour up off of his body.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Sorry, Telfour, we didn't realize you were standing there.
Uh-oh.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Here, I got. Oh.
I'll help too.
Oh my god!
What happened? Heath is just too hot that we can't do anything. We're distracted.
Too hot to handle.
I think we're all just so happy to have Teeth back.
You want to help too? I'll just do a combined strength. Dials.
Oh!
Oh.
Why didn't you roll earlier? I'm joking.
They don't care.
They don't care. Alright, you guys managed to pull Teeth out. I'm just gonna chalk it up to you guys are like holding him up. And he's wet and slippery. Ankar's just drenched on the shoulder down because of pulling him from the water right by the dripping one over here. And also Voden's wet around his arms too. That's why they slipped. And then Segment was just enamored by how Teeth looks like in his new body or his old body, that he wasn't paying attention and didn't grasp very well. And Telfour, he's getting squished, but not too much but just enough to make her uncomfortable that she can't move. And then
Are you okay? Telfour?
Yes.
oh, Dallas got shit done. He just pulled teeth out by the hair to pull them off of him.
I love it.
Well, you're above him. How are you gonna pull him? I'm just.
I gotta grab the shoulders.
Oh, you grabbed him by his horns, I guess.
Okay.
Is the horns better than the hair? Or you really want to grab him by the shoulders because he's kind of covered by some bone sticking out from his shoulders.
Whichever way gets him up on here the best.
You can just pull him by his shoulder horns.
Okay.
All right, he composes himself. He asks that can you guys rest just a little longer so he can get his strength back.
Yeah, sure. We can
Yeah.
wait for you.
Sick. I'm gonna fast forward the time for 2 hours. I lost the time. I'll fast forward later. It's somewhere around here. I made my screen really big. Aw. You took a short rest. It's half a short rest, but that can work too. Wait, I thought short rest was 4 hours, not 1 hour.
No, short rest is.
Axe.
What did I thought it was 4 hours this entire time?
It used to be 4 hours, but they changed that in one of the amendments to the rules when they did the Multiverse of Monsters.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
That's
now it's
even
just like a
nicer.
pleasant nap.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier to pace adventures when you only have to take a 1 hour short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Haha.
Don't worry, I'll make you guys' adventure very uncomfortable in the next chapter.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Prison time.
Oh my god. No, Bolden and Sigma already were in prison. I don't think they want to go back.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
thanks.
we're going to see your actual home, not where you guys broke out of in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to Blue Mountain.
Nice. Even
Oh,
better.
you remembered!
Oh no!
I don't think wait, no, you should know, Ankar. You know your little tiny mini country, right? That you're from?
Talman Township.
No, that's the city. It's okay. It's
Oh.
okay. We haven't really said it that much. So it's fine.
Sorry.
No, yeah, it's fine. It's just the Great Plains. Vast and wide. You and Dials came from there. I don't think I
Oh,
ever
yeah,
said it
I
for.
I
Huh?
need to pull up the map again.
It's all good.
It's not.
Oh.
Remember some of the main, land names?
Yep.
But I do remember where we spent some time in prison.
It's basically the only prison around this entire continent. So, yeah.
No one has ever escaped there before.
Except for you two. Ballin'.
Yep, at least we had each other.
Wait.
Segment was rolling
you
nat
guys-
20s left and right, bro. That was insane.
didn't
that
you
was
guys
pretty-
used to have a kid?
What? No?
Penis.
No, we don't know who that is. It's fine. We don't.
Does
We don't.
Penis
Where'd
not
he go?
exist anymore?
He's with.
Written out of the lore.
He's with Nijuve, okay?
In-
They're fine. They're still
In favor
at.
of teeth.
Yeah. They're
There can
still
only be one weird character, I guess.
hanging at the bar at the Telfour's area.
God, I would love
Hometown.
a one-off of their adventures. They're just
Fine.
dead.
They're not dead. Just not prevalent to the story. If you guys
Not
stick with them,
breathing.
it would have been different. Their story is a little bit more darker. I like this one better. Oh, okay, we're
This
getting
is the
so-
light one.
yeah.
So where did the demon go? Did he go back to?
Yep,
quote,
his
hell?
the soul that was encompassing inside of Valrus is gone now. He got yeeted back into the seven hells. Probably at the
Nice.
taxidermy area.
Is Teeth strong enough to travel now?
Yes.
Does he still stay in Ankor's ring?
Yes. Well, no. He stays inside of Angkor.
Oh,
He doesn't want to stay
Oh,
in the ring.
right.
Yeah.
nice.
It's always inside him. Sorry.
Hooray.
Alright, time passes by. He gathered his strength. Now he's fully awake. His hair is still kind of wet. Since this place isn't really warm, it's kind of, humid. So his hair is, like, still damp. Unlike the other dude, Teeth is a little bit modest, so he's, like, trying to cover up his lower area from everyone. And then he looks over at Ankor pleadingly.
Oh. Here. Can I give him... Can I, like, just give him clothes? Like,
Yeah.
I think I have some vestments and stuff that I can... And a blanket.
Yep. Preferably one of your best vestments.
Oh, you know what? I could give Teeth my silk robe with gold embroidery.
He looks over at Ankar and he wait. Can you give me insight check? Segment. Oh, this is better. This is better. This one's better.
Insight. I mean, well, maybe he doesn't like fancy stuff.
Shit.
It's still an 11, though.
Yeah.
It is, but it's also not one.
That's
So I'm
such a-
conflicted. Give me a
such a
second.
hippo.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna interpret it as the way you look at Ankar, then back at Valrus, or Teeth in this case. You notice that he looks like he's anxious, but you don't know why. When you offer the clothes for him, he seized up, like in a little defensive mode, and inched a little bit closer to Ankor.
Oh well.
I really
Here,
want
buddy,
to tell
look.
you what.
He
I'm
didn't
like-
like that.
Let me tell you what I would have written to you, Sekhmet, in private.
Sure. Again, during guess. Aww.
Hey, are you gonna hand it to him or not, Ankar?
Yeah, I hand them to him and just, hey, you can just wear these until we go to the next town and get you some clothes.
He nods and then scurries over behind here to
Campers.
get to get dressed.
Well, guys, where are we off to? What are we gonna do with Telfour's parents?
Did they hear that?
Sorry, I should have whispered.
There's rushing water here. It's fine if you talk normal.
Well,
Sorry, that was just really funny.
I don't know. We still haven't figured out this whole gambit thing.
That's true.
Do you guys want to talk a little bit more together, or
How do we get out of here?
Good question.
That's another thing.
Well,
It looks like Valrus is either having a seizure or trying to point the way.
yeah.
I can't tell.
You okay over there, Teeth?
Do you know the way out?
I'm fine. I'm just having difficult times putting the essence over my shoulders.
Hey, actually, I got a question, Teeth, if you don't mind.
As you ask him that question, you can hear it tearing on the vestments on the top to get his horns through from his shoulders.
I think it's fashionable, just so you know, Teeth. Yeah, I think it looks good. It's a good look.
It's hot.
People pay extra for the holes.
Thank you.
So like, do you know what the deal is with these gambits?
You see him looking slightly concerned as he looks at his body and then over at your parents and then over at you.
I mean, any news is news. Bad news or good, I kind of need it, Teeth.
I know a way out.
Okay.
It will require a sacrifice.
I mean, what kind of sacrifice are we talking about here?
He looks at Angkor and then
The Brothers of Tillmanship stays, or your parents stay, or I can stay.
I feel like that's kind of like a whole conversation we're gonna have to have before we make a decision there.
I
Well, I think first things first. I think we all need to have a talk with my parents.
Okay.
And I would like everybody to be there and back me up. And we need to get to the bottom of what they're up to.
Okay.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
give me 1 second. I want to flip her token around. Where is that flip button? Where's that? The boop. There we go. And your dad still is looking at you. She's just gonna face towards this way. There you go. The first thing your mom does, she does acknowledge you, but then she hugs you in a fierce bear hug. And just, giving you the Eskimo kiss, which is basically breathing the side of your face in long, because she hasn't smelled you in so long, and it just felt like it relaxes her that her daughter is safe.
Yes, it's this is great. I thought you guys were gone forever, and then I thought you guys were. Well, actually, that's what we need to talk about. And I'm gonna just gently kind of pull out of the embrace for a moment. You guys have to realize what all of that back there looked like. And I'm still trying to piece so much together. The last everything's been a blur since I found you guys, and I need to know obviously we know what you were trying to do, but is that honestly what you guys want to do?
Your mom paused for a second before she responds with, what we wanted to do was to make the world a better place for you and your siblings and essentially the entire, race out there, because Warforged is running amok. They're not stable. All the souls that was patched together to create one is falling apart. There are like a ticking time bomb. They may not explode today or tomorrow, but in the future, life as you guys will know what will disappear. And what they're trying to... What? Continue.
Look, Mom, I can appreciate what you're saying. I'm sure you've got data and studies and all of that to back it up, but there's gotta be another way. These Warforged aren't like they're living entities. You can't just erase them.
Your father interrupts you and says, we're not erasing them, we're saving them. And then he looks over at Dials and he said, we spent years trying to perfect and find a way to find salvation for these Warforged by destroying them and becoming one soul. So basically, if he whispers this closer to you, so Dials doesn't hear this, like, if your friend over there finds a Warforged, they'll be in the state of automation of destroying them and then collecting multiple souls.
Ooh.
And piecing back the original souls together. But the Warforged you know at that current time state won't longer exist, but multiple souls will be saved and not damned anymore.
That's deep.
So you wait. Hang on. The room's spinning.
Oh
You're telling me. Oh man. Telfour just sits on the ground for a second. So the Warforged are comprised of pieces of souls put together like a stitched quilt.
Your mother says that's correct. We are trying to fix it. I know this is not the way you want to see us like this. I'm gonna say your parents, but they're your parents. But you must understand, sacrifices need to be made, and I do regret making a contract with Gambit. We could have done this another way. But then you see your father just looking at Dials, not saying anything. But Dials, can you give me an insight check? When he makes eye contact with you, you know that he looks mournful of what he have done in his past. He's not proud of it, but at the same time, he is proud of you and what you have become, because you are the successful experiment that both his Telfour's parents has been trying to achieve. You're basically a super race entity.
And these souls that go into the Warforged, they're for sure damned?
Your mother looked at you and says, they're not able to rest. Their souls is not in the celestial realm or in hell. They're stuck here on Earth. Shit, not Earth. Stuck here on Roria. My bad.
But you're saying when they get put back together, they go to where they belong.
That's correct. They're free.
And
They can be
and you've seen
reincarnated.
this. You've observed it.
Yes. We have
We're
been...
not in the realm of theory.
In the realm of what?
Theory.
Here?
Theory.
Theory! Theory? Can you type
Yeah.
that out?
Yes. No, you got it.
Theory? Shit. Yeah. Okay. I got that right. No, what was your question again?
Just that they have hard evidence.
Yes. Okay. So when they were experimenting, just to see what would happen, your grandfather was trying to find a way to perfect Warforged by experimenting on himself. Half his soul is not him. He wasn't his self anymore. We were protecting him from destroying other people by putting him in a barrier, locked away, so we can find the original Warforged that he put himself in. Pieces of him. There's multiple Warforges with your father's soul in there. But since she looks over at your friends and be like, "We're unable to rescue your grandfather now."
Well, why? Well, hang on. Wait. Hold up. Why can't he be rescued now?
Because they don't know where the rest of his souls, after he died a second time, it just dispersed. Could either be here, up there, anywhere, but he's definitely not where he's supposed to be.
I see. Yeah, it's a shame. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to piece all this together.
Anchor, you're looking a little sus over there.
I'm just like uncomfortably pacing behind Valrus. Or Teeth.
Well, I still think there has to be a compromise, some kind of way forward where these entities, the Warforged, who were created, that they're their own things now. Like, they're made from bits and pieces of other souls, but they were given life without asking for it. Like,
They were man-made. My daughter.
Yeah, but
they are
they're
volatile. They will destroy Roria if it's not fixed. They're an abomination. They cannot stay here.
A better way.
We did find a better way. Looks over at Dials.
No,
They're the answer. They
a
can
way where
fix.
they
They
get
can
to still
heal.
live.
Telfour, can I ask your parents a question?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go ahead. I need to absorb this.
Are you guys saying that you can put souls in Warforges? Can you bring back a specific soul and put it into a Warforge?
Can you... Wait a second. What is a check that I want you? Is this a persuade? Yeah, persuasion. Give me a persuasion check. They're not very happy with you.
I mean, I think Telfour would know the answer to that.
If you want to answer it, your parents are not going to answer that for
It's
Encore.
not how it works. That wouldn't be the same as you would be pulling. Warforged are made from like pieces of souls because they're souls that were like already ripped apart and stuck. You're talking about putting a whole if you're gonna do that, the soul either has to be like already trapped in an object or something, or like not where it's supposed to be, because otherwise you're pulling it from effectively a god. Like, most people go to their god.
Okay. Basically, I was wondering if I could Full Metal Alchemist my whole monastery
lordy.
back. And that does not sound possible.
I mean, if their souls are still trapped here. Although, I don't... I mean, I wouldn't know.
Master, I can bring them back.
That you just got your body back, Teeth. This is like a new... It's an opportunity for you to start over. It's not fair for you to give that up.
It's not fair that they died either.
Well, now hang on 1 second. Before we bring back the dead, not to sound greedy or anything, but we still have the whole gambit thing we have to figure out too. you know, one of those options was Teeth stays here.
Or your parents stay here instead.
Well, yeah, but they would have to agree to that. I mean, we got to figure this out. Is all I'm saying.
Dallas is going to interject and goes, "Why do they have to agree?"
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, I guess
There are more of us than them.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's 3 of us. I'm not gonna let you hurt my parents.
Dios, when they were talking about doing experiments on you,
Yeah, the
trying to
father
ask, like,
scoffs. He's like, we never did an experiment on Dials. Dials so went into our weapon.
Dallas will kind of look at them and go, "What about the rest of the Minotaurs?"
And he looks like sacrifice need be made for the greater good.
Yeah, okay, I'm back over here. That was all I needed. Thanks, Dios. Okay, I don't care about the gambit. I don't. Parents, mom, dad, give me your research.
You just said that you don't care anymore. You're demanding the research. We're not give it to you.
If you guys want
Oh.
to save the world like you claim you do, you will hand over your research. Your gambits will be whatever. You'll stay here. You'll be safe. I'll figure out your mess.
If they stay here, they will die. A pawn strong enough to break a contract is either Angor and I, or you and your parents.
Look, I'm not happy with the choices you guys have made, but you are still my parents. I don't want whatever's gonna happen with your gambit to happen. I just want to help. But I also don't think you guys are doing this the right way.
Insight check.
Insight check. I will do that. And I will also use my flash of genius.
Oh no.
Which adds a 5.
All right, that's enough. You notice that your parents are mournful that they did this, but they're also very prideful. It's like they're doing this because that for you to live a happy life, they're willing to stay here and fulfill the contract, even if you do hate them. But they're also not going to give you their research to you. They don't want you involved.
So if they stay, well, hang on, wait. So they can finish their whatever they're doing here.
The contract was already fulfilled since Dials is entering the body of the subject that they were testing on. They were on a ticking time bomb of the contract has been done. Now they're just gathering up their business and stuff before Gambit actually takes their soul.
Oh, I see. So now that they're done, the Gambit will take their soul.
Yeah. To save your parents, you can either have Teeth be sacrificed since he's already in his original body. His soul and his power is strong enough to nullify the contract and save the rest of the brothers in the process. Or you can just let them be since both your parents already, fulfill their contract. You can let them stay here and die, and Teeth will be able to get back the brothers also. But Teeth will be stuck here, but he won't die.
Question. Is the paladin still upstairs?
Paladin left a long time ago with the children.
Okay, so they're not close enough to help us.
No.
Probably for the best. I mean, we don't even know how to get back to the paladin anyway, right? We kind of dimension hopped
Yep.
twice.
Fair.
You know what? Is there
Telfour,
any other way?
Was that a full sentence, or I didn't hear it?
Sorry, I stopped. I thought. Go. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask, how badly do you need copies of their research? Like, should we physically take it from your parents?
Yeah, I don't think it'll work like that. My parents are pretty smart. They probably have to willingly hand it over if we're gonna understand it.
Gotcha.
Dios wants to ask the parents, is it even possible for someone else to duplicate their research?
They said it's not possible because they had the helping hand of a god.
Would there even be a reason for someone to duplicate it?
Nope, no reason at all. Unless they want to, create more mayhem. They rather keep it close to them for, not the purpose of creating a war, but the purpose to heal the earth. God damn it, Roria. And your dad is going to give it to you right now that he doesn't have the papers on him. You guys kind of technically pulled him away from where they were at previously when they were destroying evidence.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all for leaving them.
Damn.
Leaving them so that their souls will get taken.
I mean,
Well-
they made that deal, so
No, they did. They did.
they knew what they were doing. They're adults.
Well, I would think that part of the problem here is if we were to let Teeth stay, yes, we fulfill the contract, but it will not be whoever they're fulfilling the contract to might be upset
Yeah.
because they finished the job. I mean, right now we're talking like the payout's already been paid, and now the money's come due. I mean, you can make Teeth pay it, but will he be enough of a payment on the permanent side?
It will be.
And it will be.
It will be.
And then even if they were to leave, what good are they out on the other side of this?
I can't say it. I can't get that freely.
I mean,
Gotta pay the price.
I can tell you that my parents aren't just the bad deeds they've done. They've done a lot of good things. Like, I'm not saying what they did is justified, because that's not. They did horrible things. They didn't pay the price, but like, their souls?
They willingly put that price though on the.
Did they?
Let's ask them.
I'm still
Sounds
not
like-
clear on that.
Let's ask them. Dios is going to go ahead and ask him. Did they come to you for this deal, or did you go to them?
They're not. Okay, you can see the mother and the father try to convey the words to you, but nothing comes out. And then Teeth says,
Under oath, you're physically unable to respond to that question.
Oh well, that kind of answers that question.
Lord Gambit is a really not the best person to make anything with. He's also very the non-sexual word of seductive.
Right. He's got a silver tongue.
Yeah.
He's the devil who makes deals in Georgia.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, also sounding then that even if they were to leave this room, they are still going to be under that influence.
They're not able to talk about what happened, but they're not influenced outside of that. Or
I'm
like
just trying to
what
think.
Well-
Is there-
stays in what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club.
Yeah. What about, like, is there anything that I can do to, like, delay it?
Delay them
Her soul's
possibility.
getting taken.
The only way to delay is if you guys just stay here. If you want to leave, we gotta get something from somebody.
What if I put him inside of a interdimensional manor?
If
Do you
they
have
were
one?
to leave this space, guaranteed that they may not be able to go with you, since they're already in the spot where they're supposed to be at. Gambit requires a soul, and it could be any
Right.
one of you. He will take 2 if you guys do that.
So if I can put up a thing that makes planar travel impossible, makes teleportation impossible, makes divination magic impossible in the area, would that help?
What do you have?
Here, I'll put the info.
That's a super cool spell.
Yeah, it's a high level spell. 4th level. Well, high level for me.
If you were to do this, you can, but there will be consequences. Your parents will stay alive.
Telfour's pretty smart. Can I roll to see if I would be able to intuit what those consequences might be if I
Yep.
do this?
Yep.
What would you like me to roll?
I need you to roll me. What do I want you to roll me? I'm gonna make sure you have a Arcana.
Okay.
Woo, sick. Yes.
Sick.
As soon as Gambit feels that your parents are not here no more, he's not able to find them inside your private sanctum. As soon as they step out of it, he will know and he will rip their soul apart.
So, if I do this, I have to be able to do it for a minimum of a year to keep them safe inside of it, and then I also have to find Gambit and somehow undo their contract with Gambit.
He's a simple man. He just requires a soul. In this case, 2. Or one really, really powerful person.
But you would have to return here in 24 hours.
I would have to stay here for a year.
I need Sekhmet and Voden to give me a history check.
A what?
History.
History. Not my strong suit.
It's okay. It's combined, which is enough. You guys play off of each other. You guys remember that there is a shaman in Malesia, where you guys were born and raised from. She's very old. Older than you think Earth it's goddamn Earth. Roria itself. She may be able to either find a soul for you to swap or sacrifice herself. You don't know, but you know that this shaman lady is very, very, very powerful.
We relay this information.
Shaman, you say?
Yep.
She's a lizard folk.
Good work. I've got a really dumb idea. If anybody wants to hear my dumb idea,
Yes.
Yes.
Go on.
what if we give Gambit the soul of Babylon?
That's-
Here for it.
Give me religious check.
Okay, how
Ankar.
could we do that though?
I mean, not like we'd have to figure that out. I'm not saying that would be like we could do it today.
Oh.
You know that that's nearly damn impossible to do.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, there is
I-
a chance,
Really, really difficult.
but
we
it
could
requires
thread the needle on a couple of things.
actual celestial war going on.
I mean, don't we already know there's a celestial war going on?
No,
But we saw all that stuff with
you guys
Babylon.
saw stuff going on. The other team know what's going on.
Oh, I thought the stuff with Gaius' mom and Babylon was okay. I see. My bad. All right, so yeah, we don't know that. We could always start a celestial war. Look, I don't know. There's got to be a way. There's always a way.
The
I
shaman
can't-
lady might have the answer.
Yeah, I think we should talk to her.
If we leave Teeth and essentially sacrifice him, is he still redeemable later? Like, can we use him as a placeholder to fulfill the contract, get my brothers back, but then also still go to the shaman and kind of like undo it and bring Teeth/Valrus back as well?
That question. Well, I have the answer. I'm just trying to think of how I want to make you roll for that. Oh, well, I'm gonna ask Voda in a segment to roll again. Give me religion. Combined? Okay, that's excellent. You know that the shaman lady is a very knowledgeable with that information. That she could possibly find a way, because in your guys' eyes, that she's just all powerful. She's hidden away in a hut because her knowledge can be very dangerous.
Don't worry, Master. I can die if I'm already dead.
If you didn't hear what he said, he says, "Don't worry, Master. I can't die since I'm already dead."
His soul would be taken.
My soul will remain here, unshackled.
And you're sure you're okay with that, Teeth?
Master, I will do anything for you. You must be safe. Come visit me.
I
Yeah,
I don't like do I don't like doing it, but I think that might be the best option because it stops Gambit from being pissed off, and it stops any sort of like 24-hour hold. Although I guess technically, Telfour, we could leave you here and run and grab the shaman. How long would it take us to grab the shaman?
It all depends on you guys.
Well, the question also is can we even get back here?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, we could be leaving if for the Telfour option, we could be leaving Telfour here to waste away in an eternity in a room that no one could ever get back to.
Well, to answer that, if we build a door, I can make a door back. I'll keep the bolted knob, but we'll keep the door constructed. And I can just cast the spell every day, open the door to check for you guys, close it, and then I guess stay here until either a year's passed or you guys get the shaman. Which, with our track record, will be a year.
Yeah.
Voden, Sekhmet, do you know how, like, if we speed ran it, do you know how long it would take to get the shaman?
They only know that the shaman is hitting within their city, country area, but the only person that knows where the shaman is Sekhmet's father. Also, if you have, Teeth stay here and your parents go with you, they're free to roam around and do whatever they please.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know that I like that.
You can always have your parents come with you. Telfour doesn't need to stay here if Teeth is the one willing to stay. Or if you guys want him to stay.
I just don't. I don't know. This is all so. I feel like Teeth shouldn't be the one taking that bullet.
I'll take any bullets from my master.
Yeah.
It feels like so abusive to take advantage of that, though.
In character, Telfour is super conflicted right now because her parents are very clearly awful people. But she's only just now learning that awfulness, and she's still got a lot of like the good that they did when she was growing up in her head. She's gonna feel like garbage if it's Teeth sitting here waiting for us, even though it probably won't matter much to Teeth. I mean, this is probably the roughest decision you've put in front of our group. You're a monster.
You're welcome.
But to Telfour, it's a no-brainer. It's, her parents, her family. She doesn't want them to die. She also doesn't want them to potentially go out there and ruin more lives in the name of whatever research they think they need to do.
I'd also like to ask the parents again a new question.
Okay.
If they were to leave here, would they ever harm another soul?
They promise they will never harm another soul. They do regret doing what they did, but also regret not doing what they did. But they also are gonna say, well, not say like that, but they're gonna promise the bottom of the heart that they will never make any contract like this again. Their mission has been completed, and they just want to be left alone and not bother anybody.
All right, so I can ask them follow-up questions of that then. What do they think we should do with them?
Oh, that's a really hard one for the mom and the dad. Because
That's
it's
why I asked.
contradicting to what Telfour is. They were willing to die just to keep the daughters safe. They're okay with staying here and being shackled. Just as long as Telfour is alive and well. They know they sinned, and they're prepared to reap what they sow.
So if they stay here in this area, their souls won't get taken though. They're just stuck here forever.
Yes, they're stuck here forever.
Okay, I misunderstood. I thought their souls were at risk as soon as we leave.
Their soul is at
That's just
risk if
they
you
leave.
Yeah, if they leave, since it's under, you guys are technically under Babylon's quote unquote protection here. Gambit is unable to actually grab them here. But as soon as they leave into another dimension and leave that like low safety area, Babylon's unable to protect your parents with this sanctum.
And we leave them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the
Yeah.
only option on the table.
Does leaving them here, protected in the sanctum, bring back the brothers?
No.
So we still have to sacrifice teeth for that?
Yep.
Well, okay. I'm gonna put another hard one on the table. Then is, do we do that though?
I don't think we do.
I think we have to let it have played out the way it did. I mean, because we're gonna start messing with souls that have moved to whatever the beyond is, of how they look at their own religion. At that point in time, I think the cards have been played. We just deal with the hand that's dealt.
I mean, I know this is rough, Ancor, because you want your family back, but you know, we are, you know, you've got us, we're family, and you know, we have this in common. We'll both be losing our family when we step out of here.
Is this going to be the only chance I have to bring back the brothers?
Nope. I'll give that one as a freebie for you because I feel like you guys are stressing out. You can hear Sekhmet just mumbling, shaman. He's a fanboy, the shaman, okay?
I guess, as long as it doesn't like permanently shut a door, I'm okay with delaying getting my brothers back.
Master, you care.
I just like awkwardly pat Teeth on his shoulder horn
Aww.
as he does that.
He's so touched. He's just bawling his eyes now. Your shirt is definitely wet at this point. Oh, your ropes. More so than usual. He got them gibbly fat tears coming out of his eye socket.
Nice.
If you know if you watch Ghibli, you know. Huge.
So, I mean, I guess the decision's made then. They stay here in the sanctum and we leave.
Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Teeth will seize his body, seizes up. So does your parents, Telfour. And then all three of them relax again. And then Teeth says,
It has been done. There is a portal that'll open down here. Oh.
When you guys are ready, you can hop on in.
Oh. See you guys on the other side. Uh-oh. There's a wall.
Oh. Oh!
Chicken, you're stuck here forever.
You thought.
He actually sacrificed all of us.
Boop.
Ooh,
And boop.
what an ultimate betrayal for a chaotic character.
You guys are just swimming around waiting for Telfour to come.
Telfour is gonna take a moment with her parents privately.
Okay. Your mom goes up to you, doesn't even wait and hug you again. Just much more fiercely.
You guys need to build a door. If you can build a door, I can come back. I'm gonna figure out this whole gambit thing. I promise.
And your
I'm pretty
mom
cracked.
says, "Here." She takes the lock of her hair and gives it to you.
Ew.
Mm.
I take it. That's the
Please
weirdest
do
thing you've
so.
ever given me.
She
Fucking
said,
ew.
"You will need this. Bring it to the shaman."
Bring it to the shaman. Okay, you know the shaman?
And she looks over at your father and is like, "I need your hair." He's like conflicted because he likes this look. He doesn't want to ruin it.
I mean,
Your
you
mo-
know you're gonna go bald anyway, Dad. Just hand it over.
Wow!
Snatched.
Wow! With that distraction, your mom was able to get a bit of the beard hair, not the hair on his scalp, because you. Wow! Wow! Wow!
Wow.
Wow! 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 Your father pats the back of his head, as being covered by like the really long parts in the middle and the front, just to cover what's already fading in the back.
Yes.
Your mom said that we were going she said our destination before we were teleported to you guys earlier was to the shaman, because they were about to go to the shaman to see if they were able to break the contract, because they felt that their end was nearing.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess. You guys probably have made a lot of contacts out there. This is all so much, and I think after I figure out what to do with all of this gambit stuff, we're probably gonna need to have a long talk.
And then your mother will say that, "Please do. I missed you so much. We can talk as long as you want." And she's crying. She misses you. And the father is having a brave look, but you can see he's holding tears back.
I'm going to take off my my guardian armor, and I'm going to hit a button on the back of it, and it's going to become Scramper, the original Scramtron.
Aww.
And I'm going to leave him here to protect them.
Aww. I don't have Scamper in this version.
Oh, he's gone? No.
That was in the
Oh,
other
well.
one. Remember?
We can add him. We can add him back in. We can add him back in.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, we'll add him back in. We'll add him back in. We'll just put a temporary one right now. We'll add
Yeah,
a.
yeah.
We'll add a. Oh crap! Who wants to use Bob?
Wow.
So I leave him here. So I no longer have my magical items equipped because that was all part of it.
Wow.
I am now just in my normal clothing. He'll protect you guys if anything does happen.
She says, we will be very well off now because of you. And then she hugs Scamper.
Good, good. And remember, build that door. It's very important that you guys build the door. I can't. I need a door frame, like a door frame with a door, and I can come through it. Build the door. Scramptron, build the door.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go in. Alright.
Jen, read your message that I sent you before we do anything. I gotta see if you're okay with something.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I love chaos.
Do you?
Yeah.
Alright, can I talk to Fujin a second before we jump to the next scene?
Yeah, sure.
Because she's got to be okay with what I want to do here.
You're gonna type it, or do you want me to jump in a different?
Let's jump into a different chat really quickly.
Alright. Come on, stream. You come with me. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, we'll find out. Give me a second. Where did you go?
Okay. What I want to do here is I want to pop my echo right as we're disappearing, right behind the parents, and kill both of them. And as I crimes you cannot be allowed to live for your crimes.
Oh my god. Are you sure you want to do that to Ben?
Well, Ben will never know. I mean, the character will never know. Ben will know. But too much or not? You can say no.
We can table this off in the background.
Okay.
And we'll just ease it on to Ben on a later date. But you can leave your echo here for now. I will allow that for the session.
Okay.
Okay. You go back now.
Yep. Bye.
Use my spell here.
What spell?
Boop. Arcane Eye.
Okay.
So that's inside Scramper's head.
Yeah.
So I can keep an eye on my parents and make sure they don't do anything shady.
How could they do anything shady here?
Well, I don't know. I don't want them to die, but I do want to trust them.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, I should rephrase that. I don't want them to die, but I don't trust them.
Okay. Yeah?
While you guys were gone, I also had a question.
So-
I have 75 pounds of Minotaur blood. And this pool seems like it might be capable of regenerating that into a Minotaur, so I just figured maybe the question should be asked before, we leave forever.
You are correct. You can actually do that and generate new life if you wish to bring back the Minotaurs.
Well, we should do that.
Seems
Also,
like a
if you do
win,
that, this
Gaia.
is Babylon's domain. This is technically what he wanted from the get-go.
Yeah, I mean, they were like his children, so I
Mhm.
think he'd be happy. It would put us in good graces with Babylon if we did that.
It will.
Wait,
Ias, is that what you want?
Do what you want.
Ooh, that sounded kind of unhappy. Do you not want them back? I mean, they are your people. Like, if you don't want them to come back, that's kind of your decision to make.
Valrus is going to continue back. It's your choice. Because remember, he just made this big long spiel that the cards have been fallen.
Oh, so you're just like the wheel weaves as the wheel wills. Don't care what'll happen happens.
Basically.
How much blood do I have to use?
As much as you want. I will tell you what the result is depending on how much you put in.
We all get out.
You guys are spinning around. The teleport is down there. You will not be infected by it.
You are not clear at all.
Sound like
Shit.
a robot, actually.
I do? I am?
But
Now
you
you
did.
sound good.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You will not be infected by the repercussions of doing this. You'll be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna put in 70 pounds
Sick.
and keep 5 in reserve.
Okay.
Are we gonna raise a Minotaur child all together? Let's do it.
We'll name him Remus Niju.
You guys are being spinning around by the bucket, not bucket, but the 70 ounces, right, of miniature blood surrounding you. I shouldn't say miniature blood, Dials' blood. And we're gonna go to the next scene, and we'll end it for today.
As we're like
Oh.
spiraling into the drain.
Yeah.
Telfour's just going to like switch her view to the arcane eye to get one last look at her parents.
Aww. You see a very close-up face of your mother in like that really odd parent angle, you know, from the bottom top, so you can see like she has like 3 double chins right now because she's looking down at Scramper.
Selfie mode.
Yeah.
Aww.
Scramper is a fully autonomous thing, so like I imagine he'll be able to do whatever he needs to do if they need him.
And this will end